What up, guys? Austin with 19 Tire Mafia here. Got the 19 Capra out. Just out here doing a little final tire review of the Class 1 Proline. They're the BFG KM3s in the Predator compound. I've had these tires for a very long time now, as you can see by looking at the tread. She's pretty good. Well, I just found out the other day that apparently the Class 1 BFG crawlers from Proline have been out for some time now. Had no clue they even existed. So they're in the mail and they should be here tomorrow. And that's what will be taking these tires' place. I mean, that's not to say that these tires won't ever get used again, but I'm pretty sure I've had these tires for at least 4 years. So, time for a little change. I don't know how this is going to go. This is definitely turning into something I wasn't expecting. So I've been working on this thing quite a bit lately. It's got a brand new paint job on old used panels. I guess I could just go over it. So it's got some fake Vanquish wheels. Work just as good as the real thing. The BFG KM3s. It's got Proline 19XL two-stage foams, which I modify, specifically the inner foam to the size that I need. From there, the front axle, the good old trusty Vanquish F9 front steering axle. It's got Axial overdrive gears in the front. So it's got just a little bit of overdrive, I think like 11 or 12% right now. What else? Steering links. The main link is Citroen Vanquish link. It's stainless steel. The top link is my own personal, or one that I made. Where am I going? I'm gonna back up. I'm getting already to a point where I gotta kind of look ahead before I start just crawling, because the lines will stop on you just out of nowhere. What else? Where else is that? Stock Capra shocks. It has 90mm springs on it though, from SCX 10-2 shocks. And then if you can see in there, it'll focus. I drill a hole through that spring retaining cup on the bottom and actually wire the spring to the cup, so the springs stay on the bottom, and then when the shock goes into full droop, you might see here in a minute, it opens up and allows more droop, but then at ride height it sits low where I need it, and even on steep climbs it does too. Servo, I think it's the 815 or something. It's I just got it the other day. It's a ProTech RC. I've got it set up at 7.5 volts, which is pushing 713 inch-ounces of torque, which is 300 more than I've ever had. Can't believe I waited this long to buy a powerful servo. It's made this driving experience so much more enjoyable, especially in areas like this, because you really use that steering servo out here with this rock. This rock's like Velcro. It's very hard on steering servos, because if your steering servo is struggling for power, what end up happening out here is the servo will get warm, or the motor usually tend to get warm, and then you'll lose power, and yeah, you just won't have the steering that you need. Here's a good example of that shock thing that I'm talking about. Yep. Let's see how the spring has pulled away from the top of the shock, allowing it to droop further. but then here in a minute it'll close up once that rear tire comes in contact with something. I don't know about this one, but we're gonna see. We'll float this baby. Come on, mommy. There we go. Maybe. Luckily this is going all right. Kind of forgetting to look ahead. This thing is very freaking capable. This rock out here helps a lot. Yeah, you definitely need a good flexing rig, good stable rig out here to make it enjoyable. A lot of people I've brought out here in the past don't like it. They think it's too hard, but I love how the trail is ever changing, especially if you get up there, going up the hills. There's a lot more. And you can see how big this place is. It's freaking, it just goes on and on. And I'm this little car in the middle of it. So I'd like to do some sort of like marathon crawl or come out here, and the rules are just no touch. You gotta have a winch, gotta have a buddy. Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun. Maybe even bring like a handheld winch, that way you could do like a, you can create an anchor wherever you need to. Just like no hand of God whatsoever. Although God seems to be involved, I can't physically pick it up. Where am I going? Where am I going? I should have gone down to the other end. There's some really cool obstacles me and my buddy ran into the other day out there. I got a little sidetracked. What was that earlier? Oh yeah, I got to the servo. This freaking servo is nuts. A little too much. A little too much, my friend. Okay. I'm gonna keep this rolling the way it's going. Oh shit. We're going too far. Come on. Self-rescue, baby. Damn. Alright, we're just gonna pick this thing up. Gonna move along here. Let's just put it right there. Where to go? Down into some more technical Rockies. Really liking the white paint job here. Alright, so links, they're just a mixed match of links, but incision, stainless, and titanium links, and then I think the two top front links are actually are stock Capra links. I'm not sure which ones, but they do go on this rig. Transmission is an Axial 3-gear transmission. I have an SCX 10.2 Axial Wraith or 1.9 Wraith. A couple of their vehicles use that transmission. I can't remember exactly which ones. Look at that tire fold. Come on, baby. Don't do me like that. There we go. A little boogie. Yeah. Axial, Vanquish Incision SCX 10.2 drive shafts. They're the best. Best in my opinion. I've had some, they wear out, but I never had one break, ever. And that is including all my bouncers that have ran them. So, Worth every penny. They do wear out. Everything does. It's usually at the U-joint. The metal will actually kind of get a little bent up.
Ooh, axle drag.
Rear axle, Vanquish Rock Duck 60. Stock gearing. I do have the underdrive gears in the mail, which were supposed to be here tomorrow along with the tires, but they did not make it into the shipping. So they should be here sometime soon. ESC is a Mamba X. Motor is a Castle 1900 slate brushless. And other than that, I think that's about all I got to say about it. Ugh. So, yeah. I guess I don't really have much more to talk about with this rig, just other than crawl it. So I think that's what I'll do. These are sometimes my favorite videos to watch or listen to in the background. Is just crawling with no commentary, and just see what the rig will do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Happy to make a video. It's been a minute. I finally got back into this stuff, and happy to be here. So you'll be seeing more of me, guys. Until then, yeah, talk to you later. Enjoy. God dang.
guys.